Hey everyone, welcome back to my vinyl collection, and today we're talking about the epic album Badlands by Halsey. So this is a gatefold LP, which means you can open it like this with extensive artwork, and she looks incredible. So this sort of cover, I think it's really cool because it's like a Polaroid style artwork. On the back it's kind of like this ripped kind of thing going on with the track listing. As you can see, she's got a kind of rock kind of thing behind her, and I think what she's trying to show is actually the wasteland that she talks about in her like narrative for like this dystopian society thing. And in the video for in the video for New Americana, I think they actually show a little bit of that sort of story and sort of suggest this wasteland that surrounds this society or whatever. Anyway, yeah, so there's quite a lot of stuff going on there that you guys could do some reading up on, but that's quite interesting I thought. And I think, yeah, it's a very nice cover. I mean, it really takes advantage of the use of this colour blue, and she really emphasises this through like various songs. And I think overall it's a really good look. I mean, it uses really good use of colour. There's like this sharp sort of strong hues, like these pinks and these like blues that really complement each other on this cover, and against the white sort of edges, I think it just works really well. And actually inside, she has a gorgeous blue here. I think she looks fantastic with it. There's actually a bit of yellow there as well, and a bit of greenish yellow sort of been going on. I'm not too sure if that's on purpose or not, I don't know. But yeah, and just really nice sort of design, I think, because it's very simple, straightforward. There's no funny business, and it's just, you know, a really nice photo that was taken by an excellent photographer, and I think it's used really well for this overall artwork design. So onto the inside sleeve, you do get a download card. I won't show you my code, so that's great because you get like your own digital version of it. And on the actual sort of sleeve, it's quite pale, as you can see. It's actually difficult to read, but I think it kind of works kind of well in a way because it kind of blends in with a pale background. But there's not actually any lyrics. It's just like a thank you sort of a message on this side under Badlands, and on the other side it's sort of like the list of songs with the credits that go to whoever helped and did what during the recording and writing process. And yeah, it's quite simple. It's got this like water, I don't know, it looks like water to me, but I think it's actually rocks that have been coloured blue, which is actually really cool and really strange in design actually. But again, it carries on same sort of style as the cover, with the blue, white and pink sort of colours scheme going on, and it works fairly well in that sense. But yeah, difficult to read. So the actual vinyl itself is blue, and I love this obviously because, you know, I had that blue fade from here, which actually is meant to be blue, but it's faded to green for some reason, which I'm a bit pissed off about. Got redone here again. But yeah, I mean, I love the fact that they use blue because again, it's taking advantage of the colour scheme they've got going on throughout the overall artwork, and the fact that her hair colour was blue at one point, and at the time, yeah, it's really appropriate. And I really like it, but you know, as usual, I do prefer it if they make it slightly translucent in some way, but I think being opaque and being quite heavyweight as well is actually pretty decent, high quality, thick vinyl here. I think it works really well in this case, so I guess it doesn't have to be transparent anyway, but yeah, so I really like this one. So there's 11 tracks on the album. There's actually a few more on the deluxe version, which is what I've got through the download card, I think. So there's actually songs on here which are not found on the standard one, which are actually just as good as the ones on the album, if not maybe better even, but that's up for debate. But yeah, so I really like this album. You know, to be honest, people wouldn't really find me listening to a band like this, or an artist even, because it's obviously in this electro pop rock kind of synth pop genre, which people just wouldn't find me listening to usually. But I think, you know, I live by, you know, this way of life where you can listen to whatever the hell you want, and you know, why should somebody else criticise you for what you listen to? You know, you can listen to any band you want, and as long as it's good to you, you think it's good, and there's a sense of a resonance between you and the song, then that's great. You know, if it means something to you, then that's absolutely fine. You shouldn't be criticised for it. But anyway, that's a topic for another day. So back to the music. Yeah. So you know, a few favourite tracks would be, you know, Colours. That's actually the song I first listened to that got me to listening to Halsey. Because it was literally, you know, I was aware of Halsey for quite a while, like a year or so, but I just never really checked out, you know, what she did. And this one random day where I was on the computer and I just checked out the song Colours, and then because it was like a related video sort of thing as I'm listening to the sort of songs on YouTube, and then I was just left on the background and I just fell in love with it straight away because it had that sense of emotion and a bit of narrative and a really good use of the way it's arranged and written, and it just uses the word of colour blue in it, and it reinforces again the style of the album. So I really like the way she does things aesthetically and musically, so that really stands out to me and resonates to me. It also shows a sense of confidence in her style of music and appearance as well, which I think is really strong, and it's great when bands do that because they're not afraid to be the way they are, and a lot of people sort of you know, like criticize people for the way they look and stuff, when we should do what the hell we want and not be treated badly for it. And yeah, it should be, you know, do what the hell you want to make yourself an individual and make yourself different and unique. And I think she is quite all of these things, and that's, you know, one of the reasons why I think I really like her music and her as well, let alone her being absolutely attractive and stuff. But yeah, another great song that I like, you know, is Ghosts. Obviously that's I'm sure a fan favourite. Also, I like her music videos, especially to this song and also Ghosts, and Colours, because for Ghosts, it takes a lot of inspiration from sort of these neon colours you find in Japan, and I guess even there's a sense of Blade Runner in it in a way. But I think, yeah, it's a really good video, and also there's a sense of narrative behind colours as well in that video, and in New Americana, because it sets the backstory for the narrative of the album being this sort of wasteland sort of thing. And I think it just works really well, and she's definitely put a lot of effort into putting a message across narratively, which I think is a good thing that bands do but don't do as often now. And I think it just blows me away, this album. And I also really like the song Closer by the Chainsmokers that features Halsey in it. She does the second verse and then the rest of the song as well. I think she's a really good part in it. I think she really brings a lot more to the song, to the table, and she just adds to it. I really like the way she sings as well. She's a very strong female singer, and especially in this in the song Closer, I love the way she sings the word older from the bridge towards the end of the song, and that's, you know, another sort of little nuances and things that I find interesting about a song that people might not notice or care about, but I care about. I guess that's why I kind of like music, because there's certain things that resonate in me more that other people might not notice, and I think that's just, you know, all part of the listening experience and whole idea that music's a great thing and a beautiful thing that we've made as humans. So yeah, I really recommend Halsey to anybody who likes the sort of synth pop, electro rock kind of a genre, and just pop in general. I think she's a really good singer, and her music's pretty damn good. And to finish off, I think Halsey is a very strong sort of singer, and also is very confident in the style she's bringing to the table, and the way that her songs have a sense of, I guess, aggression and an attitude towards it as well, which also just brings more, reinforces this idea of her and how strong she is as a person and also musically. I think that's definitely quite idealistic in a way and very respectable. But anyway, again, I really recommend this to anybody who likes, you know, this sort of music genre, and also if you like this particular variant, go get this one, because I think it's quite nice. I think there are other variants, I'm not too sure, and I'm also not too sure if this is actually limited anyway. It might be because it's coloured, or maybe there's just unlimited versions of it, I don't know. I'm not too sure about that one, but again, I got mine from Banquet Records. I actually bought this one in the store, so that was pretty cool, and that they had some, so that was a great day. Anyway, if you guys enjoyed the video, hope it was helpful, and if you haven't already, and if you want to, you can subscribe, that would mean a lot to me, and I'll see you guys in the next video, so see ya!